Hey everyone, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. So it is day 6 of Planmas. You will be getting the 7 days, but I also have to make sure I have videos for the following week. So it looks like it will just be at 7 days because there's a couple things I was waiting on that I did not get yet. So you'll see that next week. However, I am so grateful that you guys have joined me for this week. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If there's ever any suggestions for videos you want to see, please put them down below in the comments. I'd love to hear, what other things, planning things or whatever that you'd like to see. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So today we're going to be working on my reading journal. I have all my extra sheets in here. These are the monthlies, just so you know. I organize that to keep it, accessible. So everything in here I don't need right now. So we're going to put that off to the side. Now, you'll see I have stickers from Oh Hello Robin, some of her decorative ones, as well as bookish. I also have washi tapes here. So we'll see what we end up using. I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up using this page. So we're going to leave that out for now. And I think what I'm going to do is pull this page out with all of these stickers and maybe move these off to the side for now. If I need more of those, I can always bring those in. Now, what I want to do is go to the back again. You'll remember we did this page also earlier in the week. I did add a couple more little stickers that I found. I thought they went well here, but I really like the way that turned out. Let me move these off to the side a little more. Okay, so I really like the way that turned out. It goes really nice opposite that for the colors. Today, what we're going to use is pretty much exclusively Oh Hello Robin stickers. I want to be doing a page where I can showcase my 2024 year-end stats with these numbers. I'm going to do a shorter tip-in page where I can mark down the series that I've completed on the front, and then on the back, my recommended list. And then also on this side, I want to write down what my 2025 goals are. So let me go ahead and grab one more page here. Should have grabbed my paper cutter too. Let me grab that. Okay, so now what I'm trying to think is how big do I want this page? I think I almost want to have it. Yeah, that's a good size. I want to take a couple inches off so that it's easy to read. I don't have to write super duper small. There we go. That should work right. Let's see. Right about there. Okay, so we're going to move that out of the way. So this is good. Let me move this off to the side. I don't think I'll be needing this anymore today, but we'll keep it close by just in case I am wrong, because, that happens. Okay. So I'm going to move my sticky notes off to the side, and this way I can kind of reference them. I was sitting around this morning thinking about how I wanted to do this. So let's get this tip-in page actually started first, because I think that might be a good idea. So let's see. Do I want to put a washi on the edge? Why not, right? Let's do a little bit of this. These are awesome. These are from Journal Say. I love these washies. All right, so let's cut it right around here. Okay. Okay, now I want to have enough where I can rip it on both sides. I feel like that's upside down. Okay. Oh, that's way off. There we go. All right, now what I want to do is bend this over so it's visible on both sides, but I'm also going to rip it a little bit so that it's not so, thick. So let's go ahead and do that. Sometimes these don't want to rip in the direction you want them to, which is always fun. Okay, so that's one side. Let's get the other. Okay. All right, so that's done. Okay, let's trim this off on both sides. Okay, now, just so you know, I will link down below Robin's Etsy shop so you can see what she has in case there's any of these stickers you would like to acquire for yourself. Keep in mind, I do have a code for you. If she doesn't already have a sale going on, you can use code CraftChat15. That's CraftChat15, and you can get yourself 15% off your order. Now, the recommendations we're gonna do on the front. Let's see what stickers we have here. I still have a few extra there too. What do I want to do? Books are good for the soul. Yes, they are. Ooh, you know what? She's cute. Let's put her at the bottom. Sorry, I think I'm a little out of frame. Let me fix that. There we go. So we're gonna put her down here. And I think I want to put a pile of books next to her. Let's do the blue pile. All right, and then up here, I want to put recommendations. Or no, I'm sorry, not recommendations. These are going to be series completed on the front. So let's pop this up here. And I wonder if I shouldn't put a little pile of books up there as well. You know what? Why not, right? We'll do another little blue pile of books. There we go. Okay, so that's my series completed side. Now let's just quick flip over and do recommendations on the other because I feel like that will be a good way to go opposite the goals. So how do I want to do this? Let's put her. Actually, you know what? I really love her. Let's do her. And we'll do recommendations. And then maybe we'll do another little book pile at the bottom down here. Or here, we'll do the open book. There we go. That's harder to see down there, isn't it? What can I put next to it? Let's see. Let's take that off. What do I want to put down there? Let's do the chair with the books down here. And then I'll do the open book like next to it. There we go. That works out. Okay, so that takes care of that little tip-in page. Now, for my 2024 year end, these are the stats I want to put in there. So, sorry, I'm always like tapping my tweezers together. Okay, so 2024 year end stats. So we need this and this. I like these boxes too. Now, how do I want to do this? I think I want to do this down here. All right, and we'll do 2024 year-end stats. Let's kind of see if we can get this sort of semi-centered well. All right, let's move year-end stats over a teeny little bit. The great thing about her stickers, guys, if I haven't mentioned it enough, you can move them. I've even moved them up to, gosh, I want to say a couple of days later and they still moved fine. Should I put a little book pile in there? Should we do that? That kind of looks fun, right? Why not? Okay. Oh, I like that. 2024 year-end stats. Okay, now I'm thinking these categories, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll do 5 boxes, and then down here I want to save a spot for my favorite book. So let's see. You know what? I need her boxes out of here because I want to use, here we go. Let's see. All right, here's the bookish blue ones. I actually just this morning ordered more of these because I'm so low on these boxes. So let's do that color, and then let's grab the coffee because those go really well with the books. All right. All right, now let's see. And then we still have the blue ones here too. So books read, I don't think I need a big box. Maybe we use like more of a narrow one on that. Maybe one of these will work out well. So books read is going to be the first thing done. So we'll do that here. And then the next thing is pages. Now pages might need to be a little bit bigger of a box, depending on how many I read. So maybe I use one of these for that. Maybe I do that this way. So that'll be pages. So books read, pages, rereads. That's another one I want to make sure I mark. Let's do this color. Actually, I wonder if it'd be kind of fun to have these touching a little bit. Let's try to do that. There we go. And then we can do maybe this one down here. Okay, so that's good. So we've got books read, pages turned, rereads, DNFs. We need to put those in there. Hopefully there won't be a lot more. Hopefully there won't. Let's do one of the little bigger ones though, because that'll look cute, I think. And then formats. Formats, I think, is going to need to be one of these again. And we'll do that off to this side. Actually, you know what? I think formats is going to need to be a bigger box than that. Let's grab, that matches that box though. What am I going to do here? Let me move this one because I have this in the lighter color. Let's do this in the lighter color so that I don't have like the same colored boxes. So let's do this color. And I know that's similar, but still a little different. And then what I'm going to do here, this will be formats. And then that still leaves me with plenty of room, plenty of space for me to do my favorite book down here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the verbiage in here. So books read will be up here. Pages will be here. Rereads. Let's do rereads here. And then DNFs we'll do here. Actually, we'll put that in the box a little bit. So DNFs. And then here, we're going to do formats. And I think what I'm going to do is take one of my books, one of my audio, and one of my ebooks. And we're going to put these in here. There we go. Okay, now favorites. I might do the word favorites down here as well. I want to save a spot for my favorite book, and I do have that verbiage here too. Here we go. Favorite book. So I'm going to do my favorite book here, and I will do the book cover. So that will be there. That will be here. And then I think what I'm going to do is just put a little spot where I put favorites down here. And I wonder if I don't do this box maybe. And I could just maybe write my favorite author and, I don't know, something else. Maybe favorite author and favorite series. But we can mark that here maybe. There we go. All right, so that, and then this way, this will be the book cover page here, or the book cover sticker I make here. So we've got our series completed done and our recommendations done. Now we need to do our goals. So let's move this sticky note off to the side and let's pull these over here. Okay, so again, I'm gonna need boxes. So I need the word goals. I have it in here somewhere. There we go, goals. All right, so 2025 goals. And let's see, what sticker do I want to put up there? I kind of like her here. Let's do her. And I think what I'm going to do is kind of just do this a teeny bit different. Let's stagger that a little bit. And then maybe I'll do another book pile there. That works. Okay, now I know I want to do some tape on this edge, so let's go ahead and do that first. I want to match it to this side so that it makes a nice, you know, presentation on both sides. So let's go ahead and pull this page out quickly and get that done. Okay, we're gonna cut this right about here. And then what I always do is I pull this up a little bit, trim a little bit of the backing off, just a teeny bit, so that it sticks down on itself, but it's easy to, you know, pull up, but then it's not like unraveling all over the place. So there we go. Okay, now, I don't think I need to wipe this out, but you know what? Let's just do it because I don't want any of this showing through. There we go. Now, I'm not going to put washi on the other side. I'm only going to do it on this side simply because I don't know what's going to happen on this other page as far as, I mean, I know it's going there, but I don't know if I want the same washi on the edge. So what I actually think I'm going to do is just stick this down. Okay, now this side I did not rip. I left that straight, so I'm going to do the same thing here. I am simply just going to cut all the excess off. And I know it's kind of wasting a little bit, but like I said, guys, I'm not exactly sure how I want to decorate the other page. I'm kind of going, you know, page by page with this. And I don't want to do this on every single stats page. I want to make them all a little bit different. Oh, this didn't cut very well up here. There we go. I think we got it now. Okay. All right, just a little bit left to go here. I probably could have cut it down first, but that's okay. All right. Okay, so now that looks nice. And even though this side is thicker than the other side, you could say I left it narrower. I'm okay with that. That's totally fine. Now, let's see. So we've got the 2025 goals up here. I think I want to do this just one more chapter down at the bottom. I think that would be really cute down there. So I think we're going to do this down here. I like that down there. Okay. All right, so now we need boxes again. So let's get these girls out of the way. And let's take a look at what boxes we have. I still have one of these left. So what are my goals? 60 books. I think I have a book script too, right? This is why I put everything in here. It makes it easier for me to flip through because I know I have one that says books. I just have to find it. Oh, yeah, here. It was right by the goals or the favorite book page. Okay. So, books. Let's do that here because then this is going to be for how many books I want to read. We'll start with that up here. Okay. And then I would like to read 2 new series. This looks a little crooked, doesn't it? Okay. So series. I would like to read a couple new series. So, all right, now authors. Okay, now I'm going to want to use one of these other dark ones down at the bottom for the less buying and more loans. Okay, so physical TBR, authors. Guess we can use this color. Or do I want to use something else? No, this works. Okay, so let's do authors over here. Because I'd like to try and read a couple new authors for the year, so I feel like that's a good one to have. And then, let's see, TBR. Let's grab this box. Because I have books on my physical TBR. Let's actually stagger it this way. Let's go here. All right. And then we'll put TBR here. So I have a physical TBR and I will write down the goal for how many to read. And then here, now the last one is going to be this. More loans, less buying. So what I want to do is actually attach a small box to that for how many books loaned and books bought. And I guess we can do this one. Let's do one of these little circles up here, because this is like a point I want to make for myself. Now, I am actually doing really good with that this year, but this is something I want to make sure I really keep in mind every year. So what I want to do is grab a books loaned, books bought, because what I will go back and do is mark that in there. So let's see, here's a books bought and a books loaned, because I feel like that's something that will be really, really good to write in here. And even though I'll be doing it probably at the, you know, every month, and maybe even in the year-end stats, but at least I'll have it here and I'll feel like it's a nice way to finish off that page. Now, I could probably still do a piece of decor down here. Let's see what we have. You know what? Let's do the bookshelf. I kind of like the bookshelf. Oh, and that fits there really nice. Look at that. That's perfect. Okay, now let me clean up my mess because I'm making a big mess. A big, big mess. Okay. All right, so let's take a look and see how this works out. Oh, you guys, I love this. Okay, so here is the beginning of this section. This looks nice because it's a continuation. This is ripped here, which is nice. It's, you know, really good for the decor. Again, the colors go opposite that page really well. I still did use, you know, Robin script here. This was one of the ones in the Aesthetic Plans sticker book I ended up popping in, but, you know, either way, that's fine. So here, 2024 year-end stats. So I'm going to have books read, pages turned, rereads, DNFs. That's a little crooked, by the way. Let's fix that because it's going to bug me. That's better. Okay. Formats, which I can write how many I read in print, how many audio, and how many on my tablet. The favorite book picture will go here. And then favorites, I'll probably put favorite author and favorite series, which don't necessarily have to be written by that favorite author. So we'll see how that goes. Now, series completed, I can write here. If I decide to do a few book covers or something, that might be cute. Recommendations for the new year, those will go there. And then here, 2025 goals. How many books do I want to read for the year? I want to try a couple new series, probably like 2. I'd like to try at least 2 new authors. I want to read some of my physical TBR. I'll have to figure out how many I want to do. I want to make sure I stick with more loans, less buying. And then here I can track how many books did I loan for the year and how many did I buy. So I feel like that's a really nice page. And then even if you take this out, that's a real nice presentation for both pages. I'm really happy with the way that worked. So, and I think it's all, you know, conducive. So I like that. Okay. So in any case, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video and I will talk to you all tomorrow. I think tomorrow actually is the last day of Plannerthon. So I will see you for that and talk to you tomorrow. Have a great one. Bye.